we get a sunny evening, and this is I thought, what a great idea, we'll go out for a ride, make the most of the sun. Obviously not. Look at the dog. Hey, do you think we can get hello? He looks at me. Let's talk about the 5 things that I love about this bike. Yes guys, what is happening? So as you can see, we've got a lovely day, and yeah, I just thought it'd be a great day to make a good video for you. Today we're going to talk about the 5 things I love about this bad boy. So let's go get on it and talk about it, shall we? So I don't quite know how we've managed an evening like this. It's still quite windy, but it's, you know, it's not boiling hot, it's not freezing cold, it's perfect. A bit less wind and it would be spot on. So I couldn't really deny the chance of making a video for you guys. I'm taking a completely bizarre route that I would never normally do, just because I wanted to show you guys a bit of a different scenery. So yeah, let's talk about the 5 things that I love about this bike. First thing we're going to say though, looks. Everyone says it. I mean, if these L plates weren't on there, it easily looks like a 300. Yeah, it's a shame that I've got to put the L plates on it, really. So you can't go wrong with it. Honda made a great design. I love the fact that they've tried to make it look like a bigger bike, and a lot of people appreciate it. I've spoken to people on bigger bikes and they say, like, they see people with L plates on these new bikes and they think, bloody hell, that can't be a 125. But yeah, it is a 125 and it is a beautiful piece of machinery. The second one for me has to be the aids of the bike, and what I mean by that is it's got ABS, and massively important, it's got a gear indicator, which is one of the main reasons I'd buy this bike, because as a new rider it gives me so much confidence to know that if I don't know what gear I'm in, I can look down and just confirm it straight away. A split second look down and I'm happy. I know exactly what gear I'm in and I don't have to even think about it. Sometimes I probably look at it too much. Also, it's got 6 gears, as you can see. That can go in with that. Another thing I like. Yeah, I mean, as a new rider, it's not something you really want to think about, and a lot of the older bikes, they don't have gear indicators on them you might not be aware of, and it just makes it difficult because you're constantly having to think, oh, what gear am I in, what gear am I in? I mean, I've got to a point now where I don't really think about it, but if I do forget, like I say, I've got that chance of just looking down and not having to try and figure it out in my brain. I can just feel confident that I'm in the right gear and don't even have to take a second guess about it. So yeah, that's a great aid. And obviously ABS, I mean, there's going to be a time when I might have to do some hard braking, and it's nice to know that that front brake has got that ABS to aid me, because as a new rider I do not want to be experiencing hard braking without ABS. I can imagine it's not fun. It's not a race bike, come on. So the third one for me is going to actually be handling, and it's a bit of a hard one for me to put in because this is the only, I've ridden a Grom and this, so I had a Grom before this and this is my bike now, and I haven't got too much to comment on handling because I wouldn't know much different to another bike. I haven't got enough experience for that basically, but I can confirm that the pistons on this are the Showa big pistons or whatever, and they're on the CB125R, so on its bigger middle bike. Yeah, they've got the same forks, which is awesome. It's a 125, and that's maybe why 125s are so expensive now, because they've got that sort of technology in them. The Grom, I'm not gonna lie, terrified me a little bit at times. It's just so obviously it's so small, so it's a bit different. But yeah, handling great. I can't knock it. Obviously, I haven't got the experience to, so you know, don't quote me on it. I'm not an expert. I can't say if it's really good or not. But yeah, it's amazing. I love it. So the fourth thing is going to be actually intertwined with the fact. So this is sort of, I guess, with handling as well. So it's actually going to be the rear tyre. It sounds absolutely bizarre, but a lot of 125s you get nowadays, the tyre on the back stick thin, and it would terrify the life out of me if I was to ride something like that. I wouldn't feel confident on it at all. So it's another thing as a new rider, like the gear indicator and the ABS, just to add confidence and make me feel confident as a new rider on this. Another reason why you should get this bike, basically. It's got the same rear tyre as my dad's got a 300 MT03, and it's the same tyre as that. So again, looking like a bigger bike, got the technology of a bigger bike. So the fifth one, and the final one for me today, is actually going to be the fuel efficiency. I mean, everyone probably says this about 125, and every single 125 that you have is probably going to be fuel efficient. But I mean, this thing I could do over 2 weeks on a full tank. It depends on riding it a massive amount. I do to and from work is about 15-20 minutes, so probably 40 minutes a day, if that, really. I can't knock it, it's so cheap. I think I've not even put £10 on in this. The max has been like $9.50 or $9.70 or something like that. So yeah, in terms of efficiency, you can't knock it. So anyway, obviously there's a lot more things I could say about this bike, and a lot more things that I love about this bike. It's just hard to narrow them all down. I mean, the indicators are lovely, the front headlights amazing, you know, it's just everything about it. The braking's really good on it, the brakes are really good, the discs and everything. It's just all of it intertwined makes an amazing bike. And if you're not sure as a first bike, I mean, you must be watching this video seeing what people like about these bikes, and like I was saying, confidence wise, it's a good one to go for. It's got all the aids there for you. That is a big hole in the road. So yeah, it's, you know, got everything it needs to give you some confidence as a first time rider. And they're a little bit more pricey, these ones, but it's worth every penny, I believe. So that'll do it for me talking now, guys. I'm just going to enjoy the rest of the ride. I've taken a bit of a detour home just to enjoy myself. Can't waste an evening like this, let's be honest. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks for watching as always. Listen, I say it every video, it's coming, but seriously, look at the weather. I'm not wrong this time, it is coming. This is going really well. I said that I'd show some of the video of me riding, and we've been stuck behind this tractor for the last 5 minutes. We've got a great view of the doggy though. I would love to go around it, but I'm not too sure. Country lanes are a little bit terrifying. Look what we found again.